Welcome back to Baby to Child. Whether you're a new parent or just looking for the best products to make your life a little easier, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into a product that's specifically designed for one of the most common challenges during breastfeeding: sore, irritated nipples. We're talking about the Frida Mom Nursing Pads, those cooling hydrogel pads that promise soothing relief with every use. Now, these Frida Mom Nursing Pads claim to provide up to 4 hours of cooling relief, thanks to their unique hydrogel formula. They cool on contact and stay cold much longer than other brands, supposedly 10 times longer. The pads are designed to help with sore nipples, preventing rubbing against clothing, and they're free from parabens, phthalates, and artificial fragrances, making them safe for nursing moms. You get 8 disposable pads in a pack, which adds a level of convenience when you're on the go. The nursing pads themselves are ultra-hygienic and made with a hydrating vitamin E formula, which in theory should offer relief for that irritation you get from breastfeeding. The pads also have a unique shape that's designed for easy, gentle removal. But how do they hold up in real-world use? Let's take a closer look. Now, I've been using these pads for a while, and I'll tell you, the first time I tried them, I was immediately impressed with the cooling sensation. You really feel it right away, and it's so refreshing when your skin feels sore and sensitive. The pads do stay cold for quite a while, definitely longer than some of the other brands I've tried. And let's be real, after a few hours of nursing, that cooling effect can feel like a mini vacation for your nipples. But let's be fair. While they do what they say on the cooling front, there are a couple of things to consider. For one, the pads are disposable. If you're the type of person who likes to have something reusable, this might not be your favorite feature. And as far as comfort goes, while the shape of the pad is decent, it doesn't always stay in place as well as I would like, especially if you're moving around a lot. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to think about. On the flip side, the fact that they're hygienic is a huge plus. We all know how important it is to keep everything as clean as possible, and these pads do a good job of ensuring that. They're a simple, no-fuss solution for sore nipples, and when you're sleep-deprived and in pain, sometimes simplicity is all you need. Let's talk value for money. These pads are definitely not the cheapest option out there. However, when you factor in the amount of relief they provide, and considering that you're only using one at a time, they do last quite a bit longer than you might expect. The price point is reasonable for the relief they offer, but if you're on a budget, you might want to shop around a bit for similar products at a lower price. Comparing these to other brands, I've tried a few others that offer cooling relief, but none of them have lasted quite as long as the Frida Mom Pads. Some of the cheaper alternatives don't stay cold long enough to give you that lasting relief, and others are uncomfortable or have an irritating scent. In terms of overall comfort and effectiveness, Frida Mom seems to have a solid edge here. The build quality of these pads is decent. The materials feel soft against the skin, and the gel stays intact. There's no major wear and tear after a few uses, but of course these are designed to be used once and tossed, so longevity isn't something to worry about in the same way as with reusable products. I didn't have to reach out to customer service, but Frida Mom has a strong reputation in the baby product world, and from everything I've heard, their customer service is responsive and helpful. If you do need assistance, they seem like a brand that would go out of their way to make sure you're taken care of. As for updates, well, these are hydrogel pads, so there's not really any firmware or software to update. No need to worry about that here. Now, alternatives? If you're looking for something a bit more affordable, you can try the Lancino Soothies Gel Pads, which offer similar cooling relief, but may not last as long as the Frida Mom Pads. Another option is the Medela Tender Care Hydrogel Pads, which are pretty close in price and comfort, but may not be as effective in the cooling department. To sum it up, the Frida Mom Nursing Pads do what they promise. They provide soothing, cooling relief for sore nipples, they're hygienic, and they're pretty effective at doing exactly what you need them to do. They're not perfect. Some people might find the fit a little off, and the price is on the higher end, But if you're looking for a simple, effective solution to soothe sore nipples during breastfeeding, these pads are worth considering. If you've tried them out, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below if you've used these pads and let me know what you think. If you have any questions about how to use them, feel free to check out the manufacturer's link for support. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with our latest reviews. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves, because when you're a parent, you deserve a little relief too. Bye for now.